Lead fever coming at you.
Subscribe to Papa's YouTube channel.
We're out.
All right, everybody, good morning. This is John with Lead Fever coming at you. I want to take this opportunity to make this little short video here to explain how I'm doing this testing. I'm getting a lot of comments from people that are evidently just watching the last video or two that I'm putting up, and they're kind of lost as to how I'm going about this. And some of them even kind of sound like scientists and do a 1 or 2 page comment telling me how I'm not doing things right and how I should be doing it. And then I go look at their profile and they don't even have a channel themselves. And what's really strange is 4 or 5 of them in the last 2 days had only created their channel on Friday or Saturday or Sunday. So that kind of throws a red flag up for me. But I want to explain how I do this. If you've been watching me, if those of you who have been with me for a while, I started off by doing the CCI standard velocity, unsorted, both unlubed and lubed. And I went through several different lubes that I knew were supposed to be good lubes by the forums and other videos and stuff. And when I found a couple of them that performed really good in the unsorted category, I went forward with the test to shoot them with an unsorted, unlubed group and a sorted and lubed group to show how much more effective it will be as a comparison of straight out of the box and what you would get if you sorted it and lubed it. And in the original test, when we did the totally unsorted, unlubed and lubed, we had 2 or 3 lubes that did really good. It made a difference. And most of y'all commented and said, yes, it made a difference. So the lube makes a difference. A lot of people are saying, well, the way you're doing the test, you don't know if it's the sorting or the lube that's doing, that's helping. Yeah, we do, because we already did that in the past. If you go back and watch the other videos, you'll see that's what we did. What I want to say going forward, I ran out of CCI standard velocity. I've only got like 3 or 4 boxes. By the time you sort it, you don't really have enough to work with. I've got to order some more. Nobody has it in stock locally. Nobody but Academy had any CCI subsonic in stock, and they wanted a little more money than what it's really worth, but I went ahead and got 12 boxes of it so I could continue. I will say this much, the CCI subsonic 40 grain hollow points are much more consistently loaded than the CCI standard velocity, but they're more than twice as much when you buy them. The CCI standard velocity is normally $4 a box, like $3.99. Sometimes you can get it for like $3.68. I get mine cheaper than that, but I can only get it every 4 months, and I'm only allowed 1 order per, I got 1 coupon code that I can use. So at the first of the month, I'm going to order another big batch of CCI standard velocity. The CCI subsonic is $12.99 a box of 100. So you're looking at $6.50 for a 50 round box compared to $4 for a 50 round box. So what we're doing going forward is we're going to do a group of unsorted. Then we're going to do a group of sorted. Then we're going to do a group of sorted and lubed to make this just as close scientifically and analytically as we can to show whether it's effective or not. It might flop, it might do really good. Whatever it is, but I wanted to explain how I've been testing this. I had done a series way back 4 or 5 months ago when I first started my channel, where I sorted out a bunch of CCI standard velocity and federal gold medal target, and I even sorted some SK and some Ely. And unfortunately, those videos, I lost all my videos. I don't have any backups. But back then, the sorted federal gold medal target did worse than the unsorted. The CCI standard velocity, the sorted did slightly better than the unsorted. So I think it's from lot to lot. I will say this much. I took a new lot of Ely Contact that I got last night and sorted it, and the variations in the weight was way worse than this CCI subsonic. So, and I just wanted to let y'all know how I'm doing this test. I have already hit a lot of those spots for those people who are making comments saying, you know, you're not really doing it right. You're not going to get good results. And I even had one guy saying putting grease on your bullets is going to blow. It's going to blow your gun up. It's going to overpressure it. I don't put that much grease on it. And the SK and the Ely ammo is dripping wet with lube. All of y'all that shoot it know that. He says you're not supposed to put wet ammo in the gun. I think he's thinking about center fire. Maybe he doesn't shoot a lot of rim fire. But anyway, all of those people that want to tell me how to run my test, they're welcome to help me. They can start a channel. They can spend their money and they can do their test and help me figure out what's the best. And I'm not being a smart aleck. I'm just saying I'm one man. I have no help setting up, tearing down. I don't have any financial help. This is all coming out of my pocket. And the only reason I'm doing this is to help those that can't afford to buy good ammo. I've got ammo. I've got ammo. And it's not for me. And I'm not getting paid for this. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm in hopes that somebody at CCI or Winchester or Federal or one of those other ammo manufacturers will get a hold of some of these videos, that somebody will share them with them, and that they'll see that just by doing a little better job of sorting their ammo and using a better lube, they'll have a better product. So that's where I'm at with this testing. I'm set up here and I'm getting ready to do a test, and I want to show you what that test is. We talked about it when I did the sorting video. So this is Lead Fever. Thanks for giving me your attention. I hope this explains my method for doing this test. And folks, I realize that this is cheap ammo. I realize that it varies in primer compound weight, rim thickness, brass weight, projectile weight, powder charge. I know that. I know all that stuff. I've had so many comments telling me that I'm wasting my time. You know, it's this and it's that. Folks, it's not wasting your time. I think we've already shown that, you know, you can get good results. Today might be a different story. This is totally different ammo. It's more consistent. It may not help it, and then again it may. So let's just do the test. Let's see how it turns out. And I just want to say to all of you right now, if you don't know God, if you don't know Jesus Christ, now is a good time to do that. You can see how crazy this world is getting, and it's the enemy. It's the enemy trying to topple our country, all the countries around the world. Look at Europe, Canada, Australia. Look at the governments, how they are crippled and their countries are falling. Folks, it's serious times. And I'm not going to sit here and preach at you, but I am going to say this much. I have a relationship with Jesus Christ. And he saved my life more times than I can count on both hands. I've been in a coma twice for over 7 days. I was in a bad car wreck in 1988 with my brains out the back of my head, my nose cut off, and one eye hanging out, only by the optic nerve. And I'm still here today. And many other instances of near-death experiences. I'm going to tell you, he's real. He can help you get through all of this craziness. He's helped me get through so much. And I want all of you viewers that watch me and support me, I want you to know that I love you. I pray for you every day. And I appreciate your support. Those of you who don't like what I'm doing, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. You don't have to watch. It's just that simple. And leaving nasty comments to leave negativity and spread negativity on my channel, I don't appreciate that. I'll delete them. I want to do this in honesty and with all the love that I can possibly put into it. So I appreciate all of you out there that support me and watch my videos and leave really nice comments. God bless all of you. In the name of Jesus Christ, be blessed today. I hope you enjoy what I'm about ready to bring you. And just know that this is something that I do to keep my mind clear and just get away from the world, get away from the stress, get away from the materialistic stuff in this world. I'm not a part of this world. I don't want to be. I'm going to do what I got to do while I'm here. And when the Lord comes and judges all of us, I'll be glad to go with him if I'm fit to do that. So I want all of y'all to have that mindset too. We can escape the trouble that we're in just by being close to the Lord. Though they kill my body, they cannot take my soul. and I will stand to the end for Jesus. And if they tell me to deny him, I'll gladly lay my head down for them to cut it off. And that's in all honesty. So you all stick with me. I hope this is uplifting to those of you who love the Lord, and for those of you who don't know him, I hope that it sparks an interest in your heart that you do get to know him, because you can look around and you can see how crazy things are getting. Just look at the news. God bless everybody. This is Lead Fever coming at you, and we'll be right back.